You're losing your hair and no one told you why. It's not just aging, it's not just stress, and it's definitely not your shampoo. There's one hormone behind most men's hair loss, and it's called DHT. If you've been trying supplements, oils, or even wasting your time on fancy shampoos, but still watching your hairline disappear, this video is gonna change the game for you. Hey, I'm Brendan, and I spent over 5 years testing every possible hair loss treatment I could find, good and bad. I finally got the real results. And the biggest reason why? I started addressing the root cause of male pattern baldness, DHT. So today I'm gonna break down exactly what DHT is, how it causes hair loss, and what you can actually do about it. Because if you don't understand this, nothing else you try is going to work. When I first noticed my hair thinning, I did what most guys do and brush it off. It's just stress, it'll come back, but it never did. And the worst part, I had no clue what was causing it. I was just throwing money at random treatments, hoping something would stick, but not doing enough research. Supplements, oils, scalp massages, you name it, I tried it. Then I stumbled across something that finally clicked, DHT. Once I learned what it was and how it was wrecking my hairline from the inside out, everything changed for me. So let's talk about it. DHT, dihydrotestosterone, is a hormone made from testosterone. It's actually way more powerful than testosterone, and it's totally natural in your body. But here's the catch. If you're genetically sensitive to DHT, it starts binding to the hair follicles, especially around your temple and crown. It literally shrinks them over time. The hair follicle miniaturizes until they stop producing healthy hair altogether. Think of your hair like a plant, and DHT is like pouring acid on the soil. The roots are still there, but they get weaker and weaker until they can't grow anything. That's male pattern baldness, and DHT is the main villain. Now, not every guy reacts the same way to DHT. Some men can have high levels of it and still have a full head of hair in their 60s. Others start losing it in their early 20s. Why? It comes down to genetics, specifically how sensitive your hair follicles are to DHT. That's why hair loss usually follows the same pattern, thinning at the temple and the crowns while the sides and the back stay thick. Those areas are more resistant to DHT. The front, not so lucky. And for me, I started to notice my hair thinning in the middle of my head and on the crown. It was hard for me to notice at first because when I looked in the mirror, from the front, everything looked good. It was only when I saw pictures from behind or if I caught the mirror at the right angle, I could see the back of my head. How do you know if DHT is the problem? If your hair is thinning at the crown or your hairline is creeping back, it's probably DHT. It's responsible for over 90% of hair loss in men. So if that sounds like you, then targeting DHT needs to be your first move. And if you're unsure, I always recommend getting an assessment. You can even book a call with me, link in the description, and I'll help you figure out what's going on like I did for mine. My journey started when I found a local hair specialist and I did my own research online to figure out the best way to regrow my hair. Here's the good news. There are ways to fight DHT. You can reduce the amount your body produces or block it directly on the scalp level. For me, the best combo was topical finasteride, topical minoxidil, a caffeine shampoo, and some red light therapy. This mix helps stop the shedding, thicken up what I had left, and start the regrowth process. I'll be breaking down those treatments in future videos, but the big takeaway here is this. If you're not targeting DHT, you're not addressing the real problem. I know what you're thinking, this might not work for me, or I already tried this stuff. Trust me, I used to feel the same way, but most of what I tried was surface level junk. When I finally got serious about blocking DHT, that's when I saw the results. You're not out of options, you've just been looking in the wrong places. I've been on this hair regrowth journey for over 5 years, and it was frustrating in the beginning trying to figure out most of the stuff on my own. I started making these videos hoping to help others cut down on time so you can get your hair back faster. If you want help figuring out if DHT is behind your hair loss and which treatment might actually work for you, click the first link in the description and book a call with me. We'll talk about your hair, your goals, and I'll help you map out a real plan that makes sense for you. Make sure to hit subscribe if you're serious about stopping your hair loss and getting real answers. We're going deep into everything from treatments to tools to mistakes you need to avoid. You don't have to go through this alone. I've been there and I'm here to help you take back your confidence. See you in the next video. Thanks.